Hi, and thanks for coming to the Maker Faire launch party.
My pleasure.
Could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Stefanie Hutka, and I am a person of many different talents. By night, I'm a professional violinist in Toronto with Strings in Motion Inc., and by day, I'm a cognitive neuroscience student in my second year of PhD studies looking at brain plasticity in response to sound of all sorts, language and music.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
It really is. And why do you support Maker Faire?
I support Maker Faire largely because of an experience I had in the fall in this very space that we're in now. So I met Layla through my partner Ross, and we were entered into the robot hackathon competition. And this was a really interesting experience where we got basically an Arduino chip and a bag of various parts that you could assemble and create a robot with. And the question that we wanted to examine was a signal processing question where you're basically have one particular frequency that you're focusing on in a room full of, hundreds of frequencies, like at a cocktail party, like what we're at right now,
right.
And how we can focus in on this. And this has been a big problem in both computer science and neuroscience domains. So we thought, why not build a robot based on this idea? And we only had, very limited hours to do this. So that's what we focused on. And we built Lady Sterling, which we're honored to win the design category 4 at this competition. And she responded differentially to quiet and loud voices and to music.
That's wonderful. If you could make anything in the world, what would that be?
Anything in the world. I would have to say, there's a lot of interest right now in creating models of the brain that respond to all sorts of different stimuli. Mm-hmm. Something along those lines that would have multiple modalities, not just the connections. There's a lot of interest in the connectomes, but also areas of activation and showing entire networks that are lighting up in response to different types of stimuli or experiences, which I think it's within reach, but we still have a couple years to go before we're at that point.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming.
You. My pleasure.
Thank
you.
you.